Emmanuel Pepis of UNOprivateers.com with volleyball head coach Millicent Van Norden. And coach, a little bit of the opposite to start tonight. You guys actually had a faster start, which is what you wanted at 6-4, but then not able to break the serve of McStravick. And just talk a little bit about what went wrong from your perspective in that first set where they were able to get that 7-point run and take command in an opening set.
I just don't think that we were ready to compete tonight. I just felt like we had a really overly relaxed demeanor almost the entire match, and I found myself a little bit more like into it and really trying to push them and motivate them. I just didn't feel like we had the intensity level we needed to compete, and like once we were down or once we made an error, it just kind of snowballed into more errors to follow instead of like having the leadership to step up and like, okay, let's just move on from that point, get the next point. You know, like I said, I just felt like we were really flat the entire match.
It seemed like you mentioned a lot of unforced errors on your side of the net, which really hampered you guys as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think we had the service issues that we have had in the past. I think our serving game was a lot more consistent if you look at the entire match, but serve receive definitely just did not control the ball very well. Offensively, still plagued by a lot of attacking errors, and then blocking, we're not making stops. Like, teams can't come in here and have wide open swings at the court. We do get some digs behind the block, but I think our block has to do a better job of actually making stops and earning points for us in order for us to be successful.
You mentioned overall not the performance you wanted, especially defensively, but talk about there were some long rallies where Celeste and Lauren especially were able to keep some points alive with some digs, but it really doesn't show on the stat sheet in the end.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of a typical thing for our team now. Unfortunately, we're not finishing, so we get tons of digs, and it's like dig, set, volley, dig, set, tip. You know, we're really not capitalizing on that third contact, making it more aggressive, more competitive, and making teams defend. So typically when we do get an amazing dig, we're sending a ball over there that they can still run their offense from, which puts us right back on defense. So we're digging a lot more than I would like to. Hopefully we can learn, I guess, as a young team, how to just finish plays a lot better and a lot more, like with a lot more authority in order to be successful. But I think now they are at least identifying the issue, and then hopefully over this next match before we play on Saturday, we can actually execute.
And you mentioned about how you felt the team was overall flat, but third set came out strong and had the lead early on, and the point that wound up going Houston Baptist way on the dump play by Sarah. Do you feel like they kind of just sunk back into that again after that?
Yeah, I think as a whole this match we probably had more calls in the net than we've had all season, which I don't think is characteristic of our team at all. You know, obviously the net and what actually touched the net is a judgment call, but yeah, that definitely sways momentum. So us coaches are always all over the judgment calls because we want momentum to shift in our favor, and unfortunately for that play it did not.
Coach, thank you very much, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
For Coach Van Norden, this is Emmanuel Pepis of UNOprivateers.com.